All right, welcome back. So this video is going to be all about framing the second story, and then the next one is going to be about the first floor. So getting into it, you see Rachel and I just kind of laying everything out, building out the walls, and then standing them up. I think we took the week off for this entire thing, both of us from work, just so we could buckle down and focus on getting the walls and everything stood up. I know that we're trying to start rushing and getting everything done. Yeah, so I guess we'll just watch us kind of work like crazy for a bit. Having Rachel there to cut the studs as I'm assembling the wall was a lot faster, just doing it by myself, which was great. I would give her the measurements and she would go through and cut pretty much all the studs. All the studs were the same height, so yeah, she just spent a lot of time cutting out the studs, and then I would lay them out and build the walls, and then we would stand it up together. We kind of built the walls in little chunks, one to kind of clear the bar hangers that are in the way, as well as just to make it easier for us to stand up, and then we'd kind of connect it up top. We started out kind of slow at first until we got the hang of, the whole process, but we started throwing the walls up a lot faster once we kind of understood, the best flow of doing things, her cutting, me assembling, throwing down the bracing, getting that all installed, and then standing up the wall and joining them. But once we figured that out, we were good to go.
Good morning. Another rainy day at the property. Showing the front view. We can see the road and lots of piles. Father-in-law Jack tidying up the front area, our front 3 acres, using our tractor. It looks so fantastic. Lots of burn piles to burn, when we have it a little bit more dry, but it looks super awesome. Just tidying up so we can see. Overall goal is we will have trees planted along the whole front row, and then we'll have fences, so we'll have a nice big backyard. This is my view currently standing on our stair landing, whatever you want to call it. Josh did an awesome job finishing up our stairs last week. Love them so much. They feel nice and sturdy. You can see my leopard print work boots. And then I absolutely love that we did a coat closet, and then there will actually be a smaller door here because this area is actually a dog kennel area for our big dog Bruno. He's about 90 pounds, so he has this nice awesome spot to go. We'll have a beautiful screen that will slide open on a hidden pocket door, but this will be his little area to hang out we're calling it his bedroom, with a bed and some water. And then whenever we're just hanging out, he can just be chilling in his room. And then when we leave the house, he has somewhere safe to go. But it's underneath. We took a good use of the stairs. Bookshelf underneath here. I want to use up as much of the space as possible. And we have built-ins so many places. And then we're working on the first story, just kind of keeping it tidy. And this is our workspace. But the star that we've been working on is upstairs. So I'll go upstairs. Porches should be next after what I'm about to talk about, just to kind of close this up because we don't need it open to do the roof now that we have finished up the roof. So we can finish up the porches and be done with our metal roof altogether. You can see a little peek out at our gorgeous rained on metal porch, or excuse me, our metal roof. Sorry, I was gonna zoom in onto the screen. Looks so good. Has the trim on that will get painted, and then this black metal roof. We'll put gutters on later, but right now, just making sure our house is watertight and waterproof is fantastic. So, okay, the thing we've been working on the last couple of days, last 2 days to be specific, we are putting on second floor walls. We're doing second floor first, because what I do is I load up a bunch of wood on the scissor lift and then bring it up. We have a ton of 2x6 walls, which help with soundproofing and making sure they're nice and sturdy. This is actually only the first level, we're calling it, of the second floor, and I call it first level because all of these bedrooms will be sloped. So there'll actually be another layer that goes on top of this one, taking advantage of the height. Those walls over there are just shy of 10 feet. We'll have a, what's it called? Top plate, excuse me. Top plate is what we'll install on the top, and then the level, but that's allowing the kids' bedrooms to each go up a good portion. I think it was like 18 feet up in the peak. So really nice and tall. But it's so fantastic to see all of the walls go up, makes it more real. This one actually went up yesterday. Josh has been tidying things up, tying everything together. I will obviously help today. I think my goal is to just cut a bunch more of our 2x6 studs. This 2x4 wall took all the ones I cut yesterday. Headers look a little different over the doors because this is actually going to be a pocket door. The ones that have these huge openings, you have to do double the size of the door to actually allow the door to actually slide open and then slide close. Drywall will cover all of it, but this is the first wall of this side. This is actually going to be my craft room wall, craft room entrance. So you'll walk in, you can see where we haven't started the walls yet with these little blue and black dash lines right here. There'll be a nice big wall here. There's a wall separating up this two. So this is our powder room, and then we are standing in my super exciting room of craft closet. So built-ins, and I'll be able to put my sewing machine and my Cricut and craft stuff, scissors, paint, all that good stuff that you have when you have a lot of hobbies like we do. This will be, like I mentioned, the powder room. So we've got the first wall up. We did swing doors for all of the bathrooms, like that don't have a bedroom, like an ensuite. And then I think I said bathrooms and then bedrooms. So then look in this one room. So she'll have a swing door in. This right now is framed out. Her bedroom is all right here. And then this area is going to be her ensuite. So closet and then bathroom. So each kid will have closet and bathroom that they can only access from their bedroom, but they each have a double window. This window is going to be right over her shower, toilet area. You know, she's got a big, nice sink, and we did linen cabinets in each bathroom that will hold in a bunch. So all their towels and all their toiletries, makeup, whatever they want to put in there will get stored. So we'll hopefully finish up this wall today and tomorrow. And then walking out of her bedroom, so swing door will be right here. Walking down the 4-foot hallway, you go into, so another swing door into his bedroom. And then this one is actually a little bit more framed out. So this is actually going to be his bedroom. This is on the line where there will be a wall, so it'll separate. We did bathroom and closet will actually kind of be a sound barrier for the kids. And then Josh was working on this last night after I went and got the kids and started dinner. So first room for will be his closet. Big door opening because this will be a pocket door. So it will slide open like this. And then that one, excuse me, that one will we have to flip around. Josh said he accidentally installed that one backwards, so we'll flip it 180, and then the pockets will both be sliding same direction. But that is actually his bathroom back there, so transom windows we did, so they'll have his shower here, and then he's got his toilet and his sink, and then just a beautiful view that he could look out to the backyard. This wall, oh, actually, Josh did a great job. He was a little mad at me yesterday figuring out the math. To do the framing, we did inset medicine cabinets for each kid. So he has to frame it in to allow the cabinet to actually be inset. So doing all the math, making sure we had the right dimensions and height was really important. Again, I love our big 8-foot door openings for our beautiful doors. And I think this is our goal for today. So finishing up the craft room and the powder room. One thing that I'm super excited about here that we're going to frame out today is there will actually be a laundry chute in the hallway between each kid's bedrooms. There'll be a laundry chute that opens up right below this door, or excuse me, this floor is our laundry room. So we're going to have a cabinet. You have to do a special fire rated door because you don't want the fire, if there's a fire, to go from the first floor to the second floor or vice versa. So you have to have a special fire door, also for safety because kids have fallen down them in the past. So there's special protocols you do, but I'm super excited that the kids can just open the door, put their clothes in, and then we can wash them downstairs. And then we'll frame out, hopefully, like I said, this is what we have remaining upstairs today and tomorrow. Rec room will be right here. You can see the marks if it focuses. Yep. So this will be the, oh my gosh, you can see the lines right there. This is the wall separating the hallway from the rec room. And then Josh's office is all back there. So you'll walk through. He'll have a Murphy door that will, I think it actually comes out or in. We'll go down to his hallway, and then that's all Josh's office with the big, beautiful windows. And then that back corner is actually still part of the rec room. There's a 20-foot span that we're gonna have like a wet bar. And then I wanna do like a gaming table, like a gaming dinette table for when we do our board game nights or family nights. And you'll have that big window. So our goals today, finish up first level. We won't be able to get all this without having a scaffold, but we can get the first level up, and then we'll figure out our game plan to start building up to give them all of the beautiful height in the slope roof. Okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah, here I am taking that wall out and flipping it around. It was pretty quick to do that. Luckily, they all still lined up. All right, another awesome evening out here at the property. Got a lot more framing, as you can see, done. Got to go home and eat, feed the machine for tomorrow. Taking the week off has definitely paid a lot. We were able to get a ton done. So yeah, let me flip it around and kind of walk through a little bit. So yeah, so here is the wall, you know, to the living area, separates that from one of the kids' room. Big 8-foot doors. The big openings there are pocket doors. So there'll be a pocket door into a closet, pocket door into a bathroom here. And then there is a kind of window looking thing for a medicine cabinet. So walking out of a room, this wall, we got ahead of ourselves. We threw this one up, and then we went back and worked on this side over here that I was just showing you. So it's just kind of hanging out in the middle of nowhere. We got to work on that tomorrow. But yeah, out into another kid's room. pretty good sized rooms. Hopefully they have enough space to play around. Another pocket door into the closet, and then another pocket door into the bathroom, and then another medicine cabinet inset. So yeah, we're getting there. Hopefully we could get this other side done tomorrow and this weekend. But yeah, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Don't worry, we did feed the child and baby Jill in the corner back there occasionally. He was just in trouble for being in trouble at school. So that's why he is up there with us. You can see how we kind of installed the door there. We basically left the bottom plate all the way across, and then once we got it stood up and in place, we came back with a saw and cut out that bottom plate and then installed the jack studs and then the headers for the doors. It just made it so that the walls kind of all stayed together as we installed them. I was really excited to finally start getting all the walls up for my office so I could see, the full size of it. Having it marked out on the ground is one thing, but getting the walls stood up and seeing the size of it is another. So definitely exciting seeing that the whole picture once we had all the walls finally done for that second floor. Then here we are finalizing everything by installing that second top plate all the way across. That just kind of locks the walls together. It keeps them all nice and rigid. But that's it for the second floor framing. Appreciate everyone watching. Like, subscribe, that whole thing. And then look forward to the first floor being framed next.